everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Lauren. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at my handbag collection and comparing some of my quiet luxury handbags with my loud luxury handbags. And really, I feel like you can see an evolution in my style and my taste, because a lot of my louder luxury handbags were purchased at the beginning of sort of my handbag collection or my journey with luxury, compared to now where I like a very minimal branding. So I'm really excited because, like I said, it's for me, it shows my evolution. And please ignore my terrible tan line. Do you see that? Oh. We were out at work the other day for our summer festival and I was wearing a short sleeve, and obviously I have a very uneven tan, so I'm gonna try and see if I can fix it later with some self tanner, but bear with me for this one. So let's start off with my quiet luxury, because honestly that is where I am at nowadays. So when I say quiet luxury, for me that just means very well crafted pieces that I know will last me for a very long time and that I can keep in my wardrobe for years to come. I can pass down to my niece, and that just kind of go with everything. And with that being said, there is very minimal branding. So we're gonna start off with my favorite piece, which is this one here. I've done so many videos on this handbag, but really this is my number one. This is always going to be my go-to, will always be my favorite, I think. And this is the Loewe Puzzle bag in the small size in the smooth calfskin leather. I bought this from Matches back in 2018. I will also say that I am working with Matches on this video, which is amazing because, like I said, I've been purchasing since 2018. And this wasn't even my first piece. My first piece was a Saint Laurent fragment card holder, and then I picked up another piece which I'll show you later on. I've bought my Gucci earrings. I bought so much from them. I bought a lot. I bought my husband like running socks from there, so I have bought quite a bit. They have a men's section, a women's section, as well as a home section. They have tons of different brands, ranging from the very established prestige brands like Dior, Fendi, Loewe, Saint Laurent, Gucci, Prada. Did I already say Prada? As well as a lot of contemporary, like innovative brands like APC, Staud, Diesel, which is having that huge Y2K comeback, which I grew up with Diesel, so I definitely love it. But they have really fast shipping, so there is a minimum. It's free shipping, free returns. I think you have to spend here in Canada $500 Canadian to get free shipping, but if you shop the site frequently, then they also have their curator program, which is their loyalty program, so you get a lot of perks and you can get things like free shipping. They do have a lot of different promos all the time. I believe there is a promo right now. Let me just log on. Yes, so it's the Summer Style Heroes. It's 20% off select items. So if you just go to that page like that, you can click on it and you can see which items come up. And like I said, there's men's as well as women's, so tons of bags are on sale, lots of shoes, lots of gorgeous dresses. Like they have very casual clothing, but also very glam clothing. I feel like you can find everything there. I will link that promo code down below in my description box so you can go check out that amazing promo and save some money on some luxury items, because who doesn't like that? They also have a very fast shipping, I mentioned, but free returns. I've had to return 2 items. The process went really smoothly, really good customer service, very helpful. Got my money back very quick, which was also very nice. Check out their curator program. Like I said, the more money you spend, you get more points, and then you can use those points for different perks. I really love Matches, and like I said, I've been shopping them on my own, unsponsored, since it must have been 2017 that I bought that card holder then. But thank you again to Matches for sponsoring this part of the video. If you are starting your handbag collection, I would 100% recommend the Loewe Puzzle bag. You could get it in the small, medium, mini, nano, whatever size you want to get it in, but I would recommend it. And they are also going to be discontinuing this handbag, which breaks my heart because this is my favorite, and I feel like there are so many people here in the YouTube community that love it as well. I believe they're going to be replacing it with the puzzle. Is it called the Edge? I can't remember, but it's not as nice. So if you can get your hands on this version here, I definitely would before it's just gone. It's just worn so well. The leather is beautiful. I love the silver hardware, but again, if silver is not your thing, they also have the gold hardware. I like the very minimal branding. Mine has the white anagram, but you can get it so it just blends right in. It's the same color. Just such a well-made handbag for the price. And I know the price of this has gone up significantly since when I bought it, but if you are starting your handbag collection and you want to invest in a really well-made leather handbag, I would recommend the Loewe puzzle bag. So that is my first quiet luxury bag. The second one I've showed before, but it's by Jill Sander. Now the actual style I wouldn't say is kind of quiet luxury, but I think it's a little bit different, and it's a little bit kind of not really trendy, but it's definitely not like a classic shape. But I love that about it because there's no other handbag that kind of has this shape. I think Jill Sander itself is a very minimal brand with their clothing, with their handbags as well. You'll see it just says Jill Sander there, but really that's the only branding. I love this. I've used it quite a bit. In my last Instagram post, I'm wearing it. I just think it's so cool, and I love the color of this. I feel like it's neutral enough, even though it is a color, it's still neutral enough that I can wear it with basically all my like clothing items, because I typically just wear like black or white or gray. So I really do love it. I love Jill Sander as well. I've looked at quite a few of their pieces. I feel like the price point as well is pretty good for an all leather piece. So definitely don't sleep on Jill Sander. I think the brand is amazing. And then moving into another bright handbag, I will say Bottega. Now this one, because it's that bright parakeet green, I feel like everyone knows it's Bottega, but Bottega in general basically has no real branding. You're just gonna know it because it has that quilted leather. There are quite a few dupes out there that you can buy, but I love this. I love how supple and soft the leather is. I haven't ever seen those dupes in person, so I don't know if the leather is the same, but I will say that the quality of this handbag, because I've had it now for a couple of years, has been really good. I probably use this the most in the summer months because it is that bright pop of green, but I really do love Bottega in general. I think that their leather is amazing. It's quite pricey, I will say that, but I do think, again, if you're starting your quiet luxury collection or stealth wealth, whatever you want to call it, and you want these handbags to last, then you do have to invest, I think, in it. But I love this Bottega Veneta. And then this one is, the next two are actually more affordable. My La Mer handbag, I wore this yesterday. It's with my wallet and everything in it, and I went for a massage appointment, and my massage therapist, who's pretty stylish, I would say, she was like, "I love your bag." And I was like, "Thank you, so do I." But she was like, "I love the shape of it, how it just kind of curves to your body." I've received a ton of compliments on this handbag. People always ask me what brand it is, and it is my La Mer small croissant bag. So it is just gorgeous. The leather is very supple. Again, no branding in there, or no branding anywhere. So no one is gonna know what handbag this is. It's just a gorgeous leather handbag, and I feel like it's gonna last for a very long time. La Mer also does a lot of clothing items, and I feel like, again, very minimal things that you could wear for years to come, but I would recommend my La Mer soft croissant bag. And then my latest acquisition is my Totem hobo belt bag. It is stuffed right now. I do stuff most of my bags when I'm not using it, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit loud and noisy, but this is stunning. Very little branding. It is a grained leather. So all the other ones I've shown you have been a smooth leather. This one is grained, so I feel like this one is a little bit more durable. It does give more of a casual look, I think, when it has that grained leather, as well as the color, I think makes it look a little bit more casual. But I love this handbag. It has been so comfortable and amazing to wear. The quality of the leather is gorgeous. It's so stunning. The stitching, because the stitching is a contrast stitching, it is white, it is perfect. Like there is not a stitch out of place. It is just a very luxurious handbag. And this one retails for, I got it for $1,500 all in. My La Mer, I can't remember how much this was. I think it was just over $1,000 all in. So these ones are more affordable, and I think that the quality is there, and I think that these handbags are here to last, and I will continue to use them in my collection for years to come. So those are my quiet luxury handbags. Let's go to my loud luxury handbags. I have quite a few. You would have seen it in the picture, my thumbnail, but I have quite a few monogram pieces. So I have this one here, which is a pre-loved No Way. I also have a backpack that I bought pre-loved, the Montsouris. And then I have my infamous Speedy here, which I bought. This to me is loud, and I don't use them. And people always say, like, why are you keeping them if you don't use them? I'm keeping them to give to my niece, and that is basically it. I have tried so hard to love this handbag, this Speedy, and really, I just can't. It's just the shape, it's so bulky, but it's just so loud, like all the LVs everywhere. And maybe in the other prints, like the Damier Ben, it would have been better, or the Empreinte leather. Sure, I get it, but this is what I got, and I am not a fan of this. But if you are, please don't take offense. I get people every time, they're like, oh, I love my Louis Vuitton and all your other handbags are ugly. I don't care. I don't care if you love this. Love it. I am so happy for you if you love this handbag and you use it, because honestly, you should use a handbag that, one, you're gonna use, and two, that you love. And there you go. So if you love it and you use it, happy for you. I just am not a fan of this. And then the No Way, it's just even louder because it's bigger. I think I used it once or twice last year, and I haven't since, just because it is very loud. And like I said, it is a bigger bag, so I just feel like it screams Louis Vuitton, and I really don't want that. And I don't buy a lot of Louis Vuitton anymore. I think the only time I like monogram are on my SLGs. I love opening up my purse, like opening up a purse like this that has basically no branding on it, and then looking inside and seeing like your little small SLGs, like the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, whatever. I guess I'm okay with using smaller handbags that have the little like have the monogram on it, but these bags I'm not a fan of. I also have, like I mentioned, the backpack, the Montsouris. Haven't used that one at all this year. I haven't used any of these at all this year. And then my next one is my Chloe Woody bag. I have a Chloe backpack as well. I got it from the kids section. I got that one, I think, last year, and I love it, even though it also has the Chloe kind of logo going on. Because it's a backpack, it's a little bit more discreet. Whereas with this tote here, I'm kind of over this. I didn't use this at all this Christmas. Again, just because it had that loud kind of Chloe logo there, and I didn't like it. I think that the bag itself is really nice. It's very spacious and it holds a lot, but I think I'm over the Chloe logo, but not on my backpack, apparently. I feel like I'm contradicting myself now. And then last but not least, I have this bag here, which I got from Matches years and years ago. But this is the YSL Blogger bag. They don't even make this anymore. I'm not sure what they brought in instead of this. But again, it has this fairly loud logo, but for some reason, this one doesn't bother me as much as this bothers me. I think it's because the monogram's not all over, or it's not, yeah, it's not like that either. It's just like the one singular logo here. On this handbag doesn't bother me, but I don't like things like, I'm not a fan of the Lulu bag. I've never been a fan of that. Or that new one that came out that's fairly affordable, the Gabby. I don't like that either. On this one, even though this is such a small bag, it has like a giant logo on it, it doesn't bother me as much as, like I said, my other like monogram pieces. But this one I would say is not a quiet luxury piece from Saint Laurent. I would say that their Manhattan bag, which is beautiful, I'll put a picture somewhere here, that to me is very quiet luxury. Even my little tote bag that I just got from Saint Laurent, because it just says Saint Laurent in like really small tiny font, you can barely see it. I would even say that that's quieter than this one here, but I don't necessarily mind this one too much, even though it does have that bigger logo there. So those are the pieces I want to show you. Like I said, I have more monogram pieces, but I just didn't want to lug everything out because I'm basically in a sea of handbags right now. Let me know your thoughts, what you think about the whole quiet luxury stealth wealth versus the loud luxury. Which do you prefer? Again, this is just made for fun and to sort of see my evolution of buying handbags, but I'd love to know your thoughts. And thank you again to Matches Fashion for sponsoring part of this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!